Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On third down, it's Marshall. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Lets it go for Nelson. He's got it at the 15. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now Marshall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot. because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
He'll drop to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On play action, they'll throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. J.J. Nelson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Throwing Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Watch it now, Barney.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Now Jones steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Forced out to his left. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Jones looking to throw on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play for the Pack on third. 53 yards. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
No. Check. Patriot.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones throwing the slant pattern here, complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 30, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there, an even 90 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone. Do you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah. Can he put it aside? Let's find out. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Lets it go and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bud Dupree in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Jones now on 3rd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, Jones throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Jones operating from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. 319. 319.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Check 24.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete right around the lane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go now.
They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Keith Marshall, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Packers get a score closer. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
No. Check. Patriot.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jones to throw on 2nd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So 1:56 to play in this first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st and 10, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, So does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They'll set up to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Avery Jones. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He punted 5 times in the win last week, as this one's away. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And out will come the offense as they take over. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Throw left side complete. It's Sutton. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Now Jones on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, now look at this.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. A run for Nick Chubb. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Jones looking to throw on second down. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Throwing on first down. Jones flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll look to throw. Lets it go for Nelson. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jabal Sheard able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 65 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught by Nelson for a Packer touchdown. J.J. Nelson with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll run it now out of the gun. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught at the 20. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Back to throw. Lets it go for Nelson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Lets it go for Nelson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. J.J. Nelson, 75 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. Well, yes, that's his 3rd touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice...
What's going on, man?
Into a really good groove right now.
You know, playing some Madden.
I know the execution is really, really sharp right now. And all
Dude, the game's really not like as bad as the score seems. He only has 40 yards less than me.
Defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Now they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Jones now on 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Successful start to the drive.
I clinched the #1 seed earlier. Yeah, I was 12-2, and the guy played was 12-2. They'll be 23-6.
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Looking to throw. Jones throwing right, and that's complete. And he is
So he's playing Pro-Am
inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
with randoms.
That one good for 16 in the drive.
Why didn't you hit up Shock?
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Say, man, Shock sent me an invite earlier.
To throw. Jones. And now he'll tuck
Why didn't you join? Because you didn't know any of
to
them?
get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective.
So look, man, that's how you recruit.
No one open, don't force it. Just
You join their party and take their people.
done very well in this game.
Now Jones to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Hell yeah.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult.
So this game's over, man. 5.5 minutes of game time.
Right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So a jump there defensively.
You said
That's a killer.
he's probably in Dalton's party right now.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage.
So Dalton sent me an invite at the beginning of this Madden game.
Jones looking to throw on second down. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I'll message Trev real quick. Let me look in the party real quick. There's only 3 people in there right now. They're all offline, so probably not Squirt. Probably Zoe, Dalton, and Slice.
After a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score.
Yeah, I'll text him real quick. I'll text him and say, hey, I got crazy with me.
So far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
To throw on second down. Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better
Did they?
whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Winning the whole damn thing.
Goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. Yet another interception, and I just had
Dude, they lost by 20.
But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
They wouldn't have won it. Dude, they wouldn't have won it last year. You can't lose to UMBC by 20.
It always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot. They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard.
It was University of Maryland, Baltimore, something.
He's just locked in a really bad way.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards,
Yep.
first down.
Loyola. No, Loyola was only like 11 seed last year.
56.
No.
Detroit.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out.
I'm gonna go get the post score for playing with Dalton and them.
Spinning away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward. And
Who rated it? By who?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Well, yeah, a lot of them don't like him because he's always in his feelings,
And it's third down.
which is a bunch of crap. I think he's the most underrated.
As it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find any.
Dude, I don't even know if Draymond's ever rated anymore.
Third down.
He,
4 times out of 6, not bad.
yeah.
This is third down and 12. play fake. He'll look to throw. He lost a big
but I don't even know if Draymond's overrated anymore. Have you seen his rating on 2K lately? 83. Yeah.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
The only reason I know is I messed up and hit a quick game earlier. And the Warriors are a team that popped up. So their whole lineup, and he's at 83. I think Cousins is like a 90, Clay's like an 89. So I don't really know if he's ever rated anymore or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe so.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown.
All right, now this isn't a game anymore.
And this offense continues to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Who'd they get?
This is taking about.
Did I tell you I got traded? Yeah, I told you I got traded to the Heat.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Okay. What's Moutier's overall in there?
Getting ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
I'm sure he's went up this season.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Under pressure, they got him again. Myles Garrett in there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season. Don't need it all back.
Who they got?
But you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
That's a big three. Can't shoot threes.
Finish it off on EA Sports after this. Now following
I mean, they're not a little big three, technically. This man's terrible. He keeps throwing the same routes over and over and over and over. And it's an interception every time. Like, why not quit throwing the shit? I think Tobias Harris low-key might be the most underrated player. You know who the most inconsistent player is? Terrence Ross. That man drops 30 one night, 6 the next. What is Giannis going to do now?
So many things have to come together just right. A screen pass to break for big yards.
Damn, he wanted to be his own man.
The timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
If he goes back to Chicago, man, that's going to be, like, I think that could be scary, honestly.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong whenever you call run pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, a final win here means they'll finish at 4.
But they added Mason Clement.